If you are also running a manufacturing business, then this video is going to be extremely valuable for you, because in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a fully automated WhatsApp chatbot for your manufacturing businesses from scratch. But before we proceed with the setup, let me first show you how the chatbot works in real time. As soon as I send message to this WhatsApp bot, it immediately responds with a welcome messages. Welcome to ABC Plastic Bottles PVT Ltd. Along with the welcome message, it also provides two quick options that customers can use to interact with the business. So in this tutorial, I have created a chatbot for a plastic bottle manufacturing company, but the same logic can be applied to any manufacturing business as well. Now when I click on the view products, you can see that the chatbot instantly sends a structured product list. This allows customers to browse products without waiting for a sales representative. Let's say I want more information about cosmetic bottles. And see, immediately the chatbot provides the detailed information about the product, including its specification and the pricing. Along with that, it also shows a request pricing button. Once I click on it, it starts asking my details. So let's say I sent my company name as Stays. Moving forward, it is asking me for my full name, my contact number. As you can see that how smartly the bot is asking me all my information. Next, I am sending a bottle capacity as well. After that, the approximate bottle as 50. Now look at this. I have received a customized request receive message from the bot, and it is fully personalized for me as it includes the same name that I have shared. The bottle category is also the same, my company name and all the details. Now what if I want to view the another product? Then you will see it shares me their details. And if I select the household bottle, it immediately shares me their specific details as well. So this is the exact automated WhatsApp chatbot we are going to build today without writing a single line of code. Right now, one of the biggest challenges manufacturing businesses faces today is handling customer inquiries manually. Customer constantly ask for the product details, specifications, pricing, available sizes and many more. Responding to these inquiries one by one on WhatsApp can take a lot of time and effort, especially when your team is already busy managing production and operations. So imagine how much time you can save by using these chatbots. A lot. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can create this type of WhatsApp chatbots for your manufacturing businesses. Alright, so this is the flow builder page of Pabbly Chatflow. If you are an existing user of Pabbly, that is perfect. But if you are not, then go for Pabbly, pabbly.com/chatflow and done the sign up process. Once you do this, you will receive 100 free guidance every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. But before we proceed, I have something extremely valuable for you. If you also want to create this type of chatbots for your own business, then go and purchase this tool by using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. Trust me, this is the best tool for creating a WhatsApp chatbots. You won't regret it after purchasing it. Once you do the sign up process and select the application as Pabbly Chatflow, you will successfully come on the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, and once you reach there, on the left hand side you will see the multiple features. You just have to come towards this flows feature, and this flow builder page is going to be appear in front of you. Here you can create and manage static chatbot seamlessly using a no code user friendly drag and drop builder. For creating a new chatbot flow, you just have to click on this plus add flow button. So this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow. After giving the name, I'll give you a quick overview of these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. Now let's get started. At first, you have to select the trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger event. I am selecting my trigger event as keyword. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that the user will send to me. For adding a keyword, you just have to enter the word in the field and press enter. So this is how easily you can add a keyword. After that, I'm adding one more keyword as well as hello. See, these are the most expected keyword the user will send to me. Now whenever the user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp bot, then automatically my bot gets trigger and reply to them by sending them one welcome message like this. So for that, I'm adding one text button from here. and entering a message content in this enter message box. Here I have added as welcome to ABC Plastic Bottle PVT Ltd. Here I have given this name by my choice. You can replace it based on your own business. After that, I want to add two quick buttons with this message by the name of view products and contact team. So for that, I am clicking on this plus add button and entering a button name as view products, and the second one is contact team. Here I have added. Next, I am linking the trigger point of this flow to this text button. See, it is connected. Now whenever the user will click on this view products button, then my bot will reply to them by sending them list of types of products. So for that, I am adding one list button from here. See, it is divided in three parts named as header, body and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving these blank and directly entering a message in this field. As our plastic bottle product range, we manufacture high quality plastic bottles for various industries. After that, I'm clicking on this H section button, entering a section title as product type. After that, I'm clicking on this plus add items button 3 times. Here I'm adding only 3 types of products, but you can add more. The process of adding items in the list will be the same. See, here I have added. You can also enter description in this enter description boxes if you want to. Next, I'm linking this circle which I present in front of view products to this list node. See, it is connected. Now whenever the user will select the product type that they are interested in, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to the setup of custom field tag. So for that, I am taking this set custom field node from here and selecting the contact custom field as product interested. And next in this enter value box, I'm going to write this because I set this contact custom field specifically for this type of product. After that, I'm linking this to this. Now for creating this contact custom field, you just have to click on the settings option and go in this contact custom fields option. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, phone number, product and many more. In simple terms, it is used for sending personalized message to the users based on their input. Here I have set this contact custom field specifically for this product type. Now I am going to the setup of 2 more contact custom field nodes as well. Here I have added. Now when the user will select the product as beverage bottles, then my bot will reply to them by sending them the pricing and the image of these bottles. So for that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button and entering the detailed information about the beverages bottle. Here I have added. With this message, I want to add one image as well. So for that, I am clicking on this plus add content button and selecting the content type as media type as image. After that, I am uploading one image of beverage bottle from my gallery. See, the image is uploaded successfully. After that, I have entered the caption and I want to add one quick button with this message to by the name of request pricing. Here I have added. In real time, this message is going to be delivered to your users like this. Here I have set this message specially for this beverages bottle. Now whenever the user will click on this cosmetic bottles or the household bottles, then my bot will send them this types of messages. That's the details about the bottle and one image too. So for that, I'm again doing the same that I have done here, means I am again selecting the content type as text button. After that, entering the details about the bottle in this enter message box, clicking on this plus add content button, selecting the content type as media type as image, and again uploading one image from my gallery. So this is how easily you can set up this type of image containing messages. After doing this, now whenever the user will click any of these request pricing button, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their company name and their information too. So for that, I am adding one ask a question button from here and entering a question in this enter message box. As may I know your company name? After that, I am selecting the contact custom field as company and the format as any. Next, I am linking all the 3 request pricing circle to this question node because at first I want the user to share their company name. Now whenever the user will share their company name, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their full name, contact number, bottle capacity and the quantity too. So for that, I am again doing the same that I have done here, means I am adding 4 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions in the flow will be the same. Here I have added all the 4 questions, where in this node I ask my user to share their full name and in this I ask about the contact contact number. Here I have asked about the bottle capacity, and in this question node I ask my user to send the quantity and selected the contact custom fields as well. See, in this question node I selected the contact custom field as full name and the format as text, because name is always in the format of text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times you give retry attempts to your users for answering this question. It also works like this. For example, I have selected the format as text, but the user will reply to the bot in the format of number or any other format except text. Then bot does not give any response, and for handling these type of cases you need to increase the number of attempts. But whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. In this case, you can enter a validation message like please enter your name in the correct format. I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, when all these communication will done, then at last my bot will provide one customized request receive message to the user that dynamically includes all their input. So for that, I am adding one text button from here and entering a respond message in this enter message box. As request received successfully, thank you with dollar symbol, full name, product interested, company, weight and quantity. As you can see that I have used the dollar symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol, and with the help of this symbol automatically user's name will come. Here in this step, whenever the user will share their full name, then with the help of this contact custom field full name, the bot will capture the user's provided response and mention their specific name in this place. So this is how contact custom field works. Now the next button is contact team. Whenever the user will click on this button, then my bot will share them the contact details of my team. Let me show you how it will work. See, as soon as I click on the contact team button, it will automatically sends me the contact information. So for that, I am again clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. See, the steps are almost similar. You just need to understand the logic. After entering this message as well, I am clicking on this save button. So this is how easily you can create a WhatsApp chatbot flow by using Pabbly Chatflow. If you face any difficulties or you have any queries while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. This works 24/7 for your manufacturing businesses like this, even when you are sleeping. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing chatbot for your own business too. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offers. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.